clock down to 5. 3rd and 7. Nitti gets the snap, has time, surveys the field, floats one deep. Man is there. It's going to be complete for a 1st and 10 Bison. Jake Hartman, tight end, who is a very dangerous tight end, former wideout, grabs it, sliding to a stop at the VMI 25. 35-yard completion by Nitti. In the pistol they'll go at the 25 of VMI. Big hole up the middle for Del Moro. He'll skip past a man at the 20. He'll be snowballed under inside the 15 at the Keydet's 12-yard line. He loses his helmet, so C.J. Williams will make his first appearance here as Stibe brought down Del Moro. Now it's going to be an offset eye as Nitti goes under center. Del Moro back in at tailback. Nitti going to pass out of it. Sets up the screen nicely to Del Moro. He'll catch it in the flat to the left side, to the 10, to the 5, dives to the pylon for 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison, a screenplay that is able to amass 10 yards and the first score of 2014.
Left side of the line comes out to screen block. They stay in that little window of 5 yards until the ball's thrown, and then they create a huge wall, and I mean a huge wall. There was not a single VMI guy that was ever going to be able to get to that ball carrier.
League football games will be webcast live this fall on the Patriot League Network. The best part is there is no subscription fees. Every game is available free of charge. Find out more at PatriotLeague.com.
In the pistol, Nitti. He'll hand off Del Moro. Big hole up the middle. He'll sprint to the 40. He'll sprint to the 30. He'll sprint to the 10. He will sprint to the end zone. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison, Matt Del Moro, put on the afterburners. 2nd and 8. In the pistol is Nitti. Here's a blitz up the middle by VMI. It's picked up. Nitti has time. He'll throw it deep. Man is there. It's Josh Brake. It's going to be down to the 10, down to the 5, down to the 2. Ladies and gentlemen, from Texas, the Lone Star State, the lone man with the ball is Joshua Brake. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Brake breaks it free for 6, and the Bison regain the lead. Nitti under center. Noblet take a 2-step drop, pump. Now throw it deep down the far sideline. Man is there. It's going to be Kaslander. He'll have it at the first down sticks. He'll come racing up the far sideline to the Bucknell 40 and finally be wrestled down to the field turf surface at the 47-yard line. At I formation, 36 ticks left. Handoff Williams. He'll find some room. Down the near sideline to the 40, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 30, and he'll get up undercut at the VMI 26. You don't need a wide receiver for that,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Run the ball off the right side and nobody looks at you.
Play clock at 12. Nitti takes a snap, under pressure, steps up, throws it. Man is there. It's going to be complete inside the 2, down to the 1. Another big grab by Hartman as the former wide receiver turned tight end. Gets another big mismatch there, and he pirouetted that time, Kevin, for the catch. Hyman in at fullback, handoff Williams, big hole. He will burst over for 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Williams went behind the big right guard of Nevin Hagman and right tackle Rami Cassed, and that would open up a huge lane, wouldn't it, Kevin?
From the class of 1965, Joe Herring. From the class of 1966, Hall of Famer Ron Kinsey. From the class of 1965, Ed Manigan. From the class of 1966, Bub Morgan. From the class of 1965, Ted Ratkus.
Offset eye behind Nitti, who is under center. Brandon Noblet, he'll go back to pass with a play action. He's hit as he throws. He'll go downfield on the right side. It's going to be complete. Pulled down by Brake as the Texan, who had a touchdown grab in the first half, gives Bucknell a 1st and 10 at the Bison 47 as he outleft Damian Jones.
And goes around, and I don't think there's anybody in blue that actually even looked at him for more than a half a second at best.
3rd and 2. Here comes Williams breaking it free. Down the near sideline to the 30, to the 20. Gets a great block by Kaslander that'll spring him inside the 5. He'll be dropped down at the 1-yard line. Bobby Kaslander running foot to foot, step for step, stride for stride with C.J. Williams. He got a block at the last second, and in stride brought down Williams. They'll say at the VMI 3. 1st and goal at the 3, 28 all game. Bucknell trying to break this deadlock. Williams will do so. He bursts up the middle for 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. C.J. Williams with his second rushing touchdown of the evening.
Doug, that's the big guys up front. Not to take anything away from CJ's running, but that's the big guys up front.
Now the crowd trying to urge Bucknell's defense to step up on 3rd and 3. Cobb back to pass, has time, under pressure. He's going to float it downfield. It's going to be intercepted, no drop at the 44, but the crowd and the team loving the defensive effort that time, as making a great break on the ball on the near side of the field was Thomas Bottalas, Douglasville PA player, Bedolas, excuse me. I haven't called his name too much. The Douglasville PA sophomore.
And a coverage issue.
Oh, low
snap.
But a lot of time as Bucknell was setting up the return. Here's Brake. He gets away from one man, breaks it free to the far side, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. He has the punter to beat. He beats him to the 10, to the 5, to the 2, to the 1. No flags. But I see the Lone Star State shining tonight, baby. Josh Brake, you are the man. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Oh! Who would replace Kyle Sullivan as a punt returner? JB will. KH.
I'll tell you what, that is out and out effort. He looks like he's almost down back at the 45-yard line.
It's going to be a long night.
It's 42 now. I think the pep band has given up. Maybe
listen, there's some really weak-looking push-ups there. Not saying I could do better, but
crowd getting into it. Cobb, draw handoff. Here's Watts. He'll get hit. He'll struggle. He'll be stopped short of the first down at the 12. But I think it's 2-down territory for Sparky Woods as Byers in on that along with DBY. It'll be 4th down and 3. That's 6 more, so 76 yards tonight. 2nd down and 4. Nitty, here comes a pass out in the flat. It's caught by Brake, and he'll fall down after knowing where the sticks were, and he stayed in bounds. They'll stop the clock, but only to move the chains. What a veteran play by Brake. Hand off Williams. Williams breaks it up the middle, push the pile forward, and I think he has it up for a first down, Kevin. He's up to the 49, and it depends on the spot.
He's got it. Move the chains.
1st and 10 Bison. You're right. That was a big surge by the big offensive line of the Bison. 42-38 Bison here, and a nail biter to start the 2014 campaign. Offset eye behind Nitty at the 48 of VMI. Play clock at 3, at 2. He gets the snap. Hands off Williams. Bursts it free. He'll have a first down inside the Keydets 40. He gets dropped at the 37-yard line. That's a huge first down for the huge offensive line for the Bison. Doug Birdsong, Kevin Herr at Christy Mathewson Memorial Stadium with 58 ticks left before Bucknell starts 2014 with a W. And while you hear the band, the pep band playing Ray Bucknell, the team would come over on the near sideline and do that. Bison in the victory formation. Nitty drops back, takes a knee, and that may well do it. Well, nope. 52 seconds left in the play clock at 38. So Bucknell will have one more snap. It'll be 3rd down, about 14 for the Bison. And if you're watching on Bison Vision, you see head coach Joe Susan. It was a struggle down in Lexington last year. Bucknell won by 12, but much closer than what that final score would indicate. The Bison turned the Keydets over 4 times in the second half after trailing at halftime down in Lexington, Virginia. But Bison are going to go on top in the overall, very short overall series against the Keydets, 2-1. 22 ticks left in this one. Nitty has one more opportunity to take a knee. He'll step back and do it. Now remember Bucknell got on the victory formation by Fornham. A ball knocked loose on the bum rush, but Nitty kind of steps back away from the line of scrimmage before taking a knee. And VMI doesn't go with the bum rush. And Bucknell sees the last second come off the clock, and the Bison are 1-0 to start the 2014 campaign as the orange and blue win this one by a final score of 42-38 in front of all their fans. And here to start 2014, Ray Bucknell.
Ray Bucknell, Ray for the orange and blue. Ray, 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 Ray for the orange and blue. Ray Bucknell, Ray Bucknell, Ray for the orange and blue. Ray, 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 Ray for the orange and blue.
Woo indeed, as the Bison start out 2014 as they ended 2013 with a W.